today's topic.
Bum, bum, bum.
Humidity control. So humidity control and ventilation kind of go hand in hand, but they're both equally...
Moist.
I should never say that word. That is like, just say the M word.
That just flew out of me.
Both equally important. Make sure you go check out our ventilation video. It's in the description below. But we saw horror stories online about moisture in tiny homes. The whole reason that we went tiny was because I have CIRS, chronic inflammatory response syndrome. And it's greatly affected by your environment and if there's any water damage. So that was something that we worked actually with an indoor environmental professional to make sure, to the best of our abilities, that we won't have any issues in our house. Make sure you go check out the ventilation video that is in the description. But today we just want to go over some specific things that we did for humidity control. The optimal humidity level in your home should be between 30 and 50%. So we use this bad boy to help regulate and make sure everything is good and make sure all of these tools that we're going to tell you about are working correctly. So the first thing that we did to kind of help with the humidity is our heating and cooling element, which is the LG mini split.
So with those, ours has a dehumidification mode on it, but with that mode, you can't actually run heating or cooling with it. When you put it to AC, it will pull some of the moisture out of the air, but not enough to regulate a house that is in a humid climate like Tennessee in the summer.
Weirdly, we've had to use it in December when we first moved here. So we did get a taste of a little bit of the humidity that we're going to see this summer, but we've already had to use a lot of our humidity tools.
So in come the need for dehumidification. Ours. For dehumidifier.
What's happening to you?
I'm in my head. Dehumidifiers.
That's the word. That's the word we're looking for. With the dehumidifiers, we have two. One is in our small bedroom and one is here in the living room. The big thing that we wanted with the dehumidifiers, was to not have to worry about emptying the little tub because it shuts off when that fills up. We do a lot of traveling, so we didn't want to have to worry about that happening while we were gone and we come home to it being like 70% humidity in the house. Yeah. So we put in dehumidifying drain lines, so it'll just drain right out the bottom of the house rather than fill up the tubs that we'll have to empty out.
Really, you would be fine with one dehumidifier in this house, square footage wise, but because we have two doors and that room's gonna be all closed in, it's gonna get super humid most likely, so we'd rather not risk it.
As we said in our ventilation video, where we go into a lot greater detail about fans and ventilation, but the big thing that has to do with humidity is in the bathroom. A lot of the bathroom fans don't have enough power to really pull the moisture from the air and ventilate it outside. Most of the time they just kind of recirculate and don't really take the humidity out of the air. So in the description we have the link to the bathroom fan that we use. This was recommended to us by the indoor environmental professional that's versed in CIRS.
It's multi-speed, so it's 50, 80, and 100 CFM.
It has a humidity gauge where it actually, you can keep it on all the time and it just kicks on and off. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your support and your kind comments and everything. We just so appreciate you guys. So please let us know if there's any other questions that we can answer. We'll definitely do more videos on my music, on tiny house living, as well as updates on CIRS. So stay tuned and be sure to subscribe below.
Hello. It has...
Try that again.
Okay.
With the AC, it does cool. It does. Do you?
I got it. I just need to.
Okay. You got it. He said, I got
it. It's like I was rapping.
I know. With the dehumidifiers.
That's a 7-syllable word, people.
6.
I was just kidding. kidding. You
That
made
was
it really
good.
well. When you put it to 8,
Okay, thank you.
we should talk about the humidifier gauge.